All right, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone where which you're connecting with me live this beautiful day. Yes, I want to bless God Almighty for the privilege that He has given to us to see today, and also to our esteemed client. Thank you so very much, and to our subscribers, thank you for your love and then the support you show at us at all times that we actually knock at your doorstep. So currently, as you can see, currently on site, and we are actually executing the oversight concrete of this beautiful project right here in Benin City. And I'd like to run you through the importance of paying attention to certain things that you actually have to in projects like this. The first thing first is the foundation of this project is quite high. We actually pursued about 8 coach right here. Actually pursued about 8 coach. Why? It was because of the topography of the area. The land is situated, or the building project is actually situated at a junction, and with all indication, we actually have threats of erosion from this street. So you have erosion coming from this end. You have coming from, there's a T-junction also from that other end as well. As such, the foundation must be high. That's the first thing you actually need to pay attention to. So we actually raised the foundation up. And note that this building project is actually a bungalow project. But guess what? We did a chaining round, actually chain round the DPC level. We chain around the DPC level. Why do we have to chain around the DPC level, which you can also call a plinth beam? Some people will tell you that, Victor, do you think that's actually necessary? It is actually necessary. Why? Because of the nature of the land. You understand? So some persons may want to argue that, Victor, what you're actually doing, what you're actually building is a bungalow project and not a duplex project. Don't you think you don't have to actually need to chain around the plinth beam? It is important you chain around the plinth beam. And I'm doing this video because I have the privilege to have gone around several sites in Benin City, and I can tell you, without not trying to probably be negative, I can tell you that in the next 7 to 10 years, there are a lot of structures in Benin City that will actually be facing collapsing in Benin City. And this is because I've observed that attention to details are not being paid. You just go to site and then you see them building, and I'm like, what are you guys building? And there are a lot of jobs that I've actually stayed away from because of the nature to which they are actually building that building project. So it's important that please you consult the expertise of a professional to advise you properly. And so, yes, we actually did proper remarine. After proper remarine, you can see the nylon. Yes, the nylon spread on the surface of the foundation. Why this? First thing first is to ensure that we discourage damping in the nearest future. Second thing is to also fight the interest of any insect that would want to sprout out from the foundation tomorrow. If you notice, there are some German floor that you start seeing some ants start digging the German floor. Yes, it's quite possible. Or to also fight the likes of termites on the soil as well. And as you see, we are actually executing the oversight concrete proper, and we hope that by tomorrow it should be rounded up, and this project phase should be rounded up and then passed across to the client. There's a building project close by. I want to show you something. Now look at this veranda. I want to show you something. Look at this veranda. You can see the crack, right? You can see the crack on that window, right? That's why I just said that in the next 7 to 10 years, a lot of building projects in Benin City will actually be facing collapsing, and I think that that's not a good news. That's not a good news at all. Please, I want to beg you, if you know that your building project is undergoing execution, please do the right thing on your site. I beg you, please do the right thing on your site. Thank you, and God bless you.